Hello everybody, hope you're having a fantastic day today. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Today I just want to talk about the Tesla cannon. I have a guide for you how to get it and a build in case you want to use it if you like what you see after watching this. Let's get into it here. Okay, so the way you get this weapon now is on the scoreboard. So I do suggest you do get this weapon if you can. Remember the Auto Axe and the Union were on a previous scoreboard, and then they put them for 1,000 stamps at one point, so just throwing that out there, you probably want to get this gun. They could buff it and it could become the most amazing thing ever in a month. Like, you never know, right? So just throwing that out there, you just may want to get this weapon. It's really not that bad, actually. And all the mods as well are on the scoreboard, included the final one is pretty much on the last page. And yes, this is considered a heavy gun, so we will be using the heavy gun perk cards for this build. I'm going to show you a quick build I made here. Yeah, pretty solid build. I had a lot of fun with it running around. General mobs definitely don't really have a chance with this weapon. Like, you're pretty much going to go around one-shotting them. And yeah, we're going to get into a little bit more what it does to a little bit more tankier enemies. And, of course, I'll give you my opinion if I think it's, you know, above average, below average, or somewhere in between, which is exactly average, I guess. It is affected by the Grenadier perk as well, so keep that in mind. I just want to show you a quick little clip here. This is me shooting it without the perk card on, and this is me shooting it with the perk card on. As you can see, there's a huge difference. I actually started hitting my Sanitron. I was like, what am I hitting with the shield? So definitely make sure you have that on. And this is the build I went with first when I tried it. I went for like max damage. I had it up to like almost 1,300 damage a shot at one point. And to be honest, I wasn't really too impressed. Like, the fire rate, I think, really kills it if you go this route. You're going to one-shot like regular mobs with the faster receivers or the mods on it, basically, which I'm going to show here. I also want to talk about the muzzles first before we get into the other attachments. There is one that's kind of like a syringer that will reduce the target's resistances, and there is one that will chain to other enemies. To be honest, the chain one is not very good. You're probably just going to kill anything you group up anyway if you have, Grenadier on. And the thing with the damage resistance thing, I didn't notice a huge difference compared to the syringer, to be honest. My friend was using it on the snake before, didn't notice a huge difference. So I don't know if it's broken or if it's just not working that well. And yes, this is the one where it arcs to other enemies. Like, you can see I had a bunch of ghouls here with high damage, and yeah, like, just not impressive, you know what I mean? Like, a Tesla cannon puts this, or a Tesla rifle, sorry, puts this to shame, you know. So I wouldn't really recommend this, but what I would recommend is what I have on here. If you can get these mods, I know it's easier said than done. I find Polished may not be working properly right now, so maybe a better 4-star mod, and definitely the mods that I have on the weapon as well that you get from the scoreboard here, which basically goes for a faster fire rate, low damage. And it's just so much more convenient. It's a lot more fun. You're going to run around destroying regular mobs a lot quicker. And even bigger enemies, I found, will get destroyed a little bit quicker just because of that fire rate that adds up. It's like the quad effect, right? It's not as powerful as an anti-armor, but the DPS adds up over time type of thing, right? And, like, this is why you don't need the arc thing either. You know what I mean? Like, if you got a group of enemies around you, you're just going to destroy them. You really don't need the arc thing either, I don't think. Unless there's something I'm missing. I really didn't find anything amazing about it. You know, gigantic enemies like Mirelurk Queens, like, they're probably gonna maybe annoy you a little bit if you try killing them with this weapon and you don't have, like, every buff possible to damage. Like, you really need to go above and beyond a little bit to make this thing do extraordinary amounts of damage. But it does do above average damage, I would say. And I'm just throwing this out there. A lot of people are telling me that it's great for guarding the drill on the second stage in the raid. And I've also heard it's great for taking out the iBots as well when you're fighting the Epsilon crew, but that's if they even get a chance with the Gamma Gun right now, you know what I mean? So, yeah, just throwing this out there. Might want to get this weapon while you can and, you know, it could be 1,000 caps in a couple of months, or sorry, 1,000 stamps in a couple of months. 1,000 caps wouldn't be too bad. But yeah, just thought I would do a quick video on it, guys, giving you guys a quick little review on it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Have a pleasant evening.